Ravenfield's best gun is a horrible question to ask because it ignores the very basic fact of Ravenfield that you don't fight with a gun. You actually fight with 2 guns, or depending on what you bring, 5 guns. At the end of this video, I'm going to have the 4 best guns and show you the winner. But how does the fact that I can bring akimbo pistols, akimbo shotguns, and an extra anti-tank weapon explain what the best gun in Ravenfield is? It's key to the mystery of Ravenfield's best gun because it shows the obvious fact that you can bring a second gun for those really specialized loadouts, which put some of the very best options on the table, like snipers or shotguns that would have critical flaws if just alone. But are these really the best? Or is it more middle of the road that's the best? Well, the most middle of the road weapons we have are the assault rifles, which don't have super fancy tricks like the shotgun one-tapping when you didn't even aim at a target, or the sniper where you can aim any shot within 500 feet. The assault rifle still has a few redeeming qualities that make it a remotely good option versus the extremes. Though what makes it so special? This goes down to the 2 main reasons. The first is special because you can put a suppressor on most assault rifles, giving you an edge in combat and special operations. But the second is that no matter where you bring it, the assault rifle is going to have good power with one big exception, which is when you're in sniper ranges, where the sniper is most effective because of its high scope zoom and its low fire rate, which is the real downfall of the sniper, that when you do get to close quarters, it falls apart. If only there was a second gun. Oh wait, there is, but due to a small size of the secondary, you have to bring a pistol, an SMG, or a revolver. The best secondary for the sniper is going to be the pistol. But let me explain why. The real reason is how much the range you're going to have to use this can change so much, and the SMGs have too much recoil for anything other than point blank, and the revolvers are too slow for very close quarters. Though if you're looking for a closer quarters loadout, and even if you aren't, the shotguns have the best close quarters power of any gun, because even just a few shotgun bullets can kill. This is also the huge downfall. Because it's the opposite of the sniper, it loses power the farther you go. Though its best range isn't even from the shotgun itself, it's actually from its secondary slot, where the best option is the revolver. This might surprise some people, but it's actually because of its decent medium range and power. The shotgun is a viable gun for those who love close quarters. But the most interesting gun in Ravenfield to me is the often forgotten battle rifle, which I rarely ever hear anyone talk about it. Because of its scoped zoom, it's harder to use than an assault rifle, doesn't have the power of a DMR. Most people would think it's useless, though the big reason why it's so good is because most combat happens in its range, and the battle rifle has surprisingly good close and far range. But because of the scoped zoom at point blank, it becomes really hard to aim, so for the battle rifle, your best secondary available is going to be the SMG with the lowest recoil you have. You probably noticed I didn't list a secondary when I talked about the assault rifle, because there isn't much to improve. The assault rifle is basically just a better pistol for your primary slot. However, the only reason you might need a secondary other than the ammo would be for a revolver, just so you can do one-shot takedown. But now we have our 4 loadouts. Which is going to be the best? Well, it does vary a lot between maps. If you can only use one, best Ravenfield gun is the battle rifle, though you'll notice that for most games, a specialist loadout has a good reason to be there. But if you want to know how to use these loadouts best, you could click the video here, or don't, it's your choice, goodbye.